Percent composition is percent by mass of each element in a compound. And the equation we're going to follow here is the mass of the element divided by the mass of the compound. So in my analogy, the mass of the compound was our actual class, whereas the elements were the students that make up the class. So our first example here says, what is the percent composition of BaCN2, which is barium cyanide? So first of all, before I can figure out the percent composition of this compound, I have to know the mass of the whole compound. So again, before I can go after the elements that make it up, barium, carbon, and nitrogen, I have to know the mass of the whole compound, which is just molar mass. So I go to the periodic table and add up 1 barium, 2 carbons, and 2 nitrogens. And the total mass of the class is 189.37 grams. Now I can actually go after my students. So in my class, it's made up of 1 barium, 2 carbons, and 2 nitrogens. So what I'm going to do is take the mass of my 1 barium divided by the class total, gives me my percent. I'll take the mass of my 2 carbons divided by the class total, gives me that percent there. Now what I do know is my barium, my 2 carbons, my 2 nitrogens make up 100% of my compound. Therefore at this point in time, if I wanted to, I could add up my 72.52%, my 12.68, and then divide it from 100%. Or I could just go on and do the same procedure, take the mass of my 2 nitrogens divided by the class total, gives me that percent. Now all of these percents should add up to 100% or very close to maybe 99.99 or 100.01%. There could be some discrepancy right there, but you can pretty much count on it for the test that they will add up to 100%. Another example, we have iron 3 sulfate. So again, you do have to know nomenclature. So in this class, it's made up of 3 students, iron, sulfur, and oxygen. But first, to know each of their percents, I have to know the percent of the class. So I add up my 2 irons, my 3 sulfurs, plus my 12 oxygens. So these are my 3 students. So to find out their percent, or the percent composition, take the mass of my 2 irons, divided by the class total. I take the mass of my 2 sulfurs, or 3 sulfurs, excuse me, divided by the class total, and I take my mass of my 12 oxygens, divided by the class total as well. And once again, they add up to 100% of this compound.